We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing... Stepping in, Kevin Knight, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bauer has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Full count now.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this.
Into the box, Bobby Penn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The White Sox, the right fielder, Bobby Penn.
0-1, here it comes. Ground ball left side, reined in. And that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Knight. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Knight.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Walton is off of first with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, big guy, see it, drive it right here.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And let her rip one time.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
1 strike. Hey, like you can right there.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good battle. Count remains full.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
High and deep to right center. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall. And that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
And with 1 swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base.
Kevin Knight will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at this 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's down.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Penn is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. New inning set to get underway. Into the box now, Kevin Knight. Flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start thinking.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Knight. He singled his last time up.
Knight.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Second and third, 2 away.
See it. Drive it. Let's go right here.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And this is the right move here with first base open.
Up next for Chicago, Josh Figley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Knight comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ready now for the White Sox, Francisco Castro.
The first baseman, Francisco.
The 0-2 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Knight is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
A 5-0 finish tonight.
Seattle Mariners, 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Digging in, Kevin Knight, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kevin Knight.
Now here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Knight is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his back.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 3 go the Mariners. Now batting, Kevin Knight. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Now a long throw to third. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball.
Stepping up now, Kevin Knight. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Fouled away. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. plate, Ketel Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Ketel Marte.
Flipped out the other way towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the... Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Knight. He singled his last time up.
Knight.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid. No one better. Clutch up.
From the
right
belt,
here.
the pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, damn it.
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Oh, and he misses it. Robert rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Man, that was a
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Knight will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. White Sox down to their final out. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. The White Sox down to their last strike. Swinging a looper to left. Left fielder coming on. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Seattle came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Victorious Seattle Mariners. 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Knight. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kevin Knight.
From the stretch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Stay hot up there.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row.
In now is Yasiel Puig, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Knight is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now to the plate, Kevin Knight. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Knight.
On right here, one time. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
And one significant aspect of their offense is the running game, where they currently rank among the league leaders in stolen bases and stolen base success rate. I brought this up with some of the players earlier, and one of the pitchers told me, 1, it's fun to watch, and 2, I'm glad I'm not responsible for defending against it. Our guys will pick you apart if you're not smart. It's an athletic bunch, and they use it.
Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yasiel Puig.
In the air out to straightaway left. Knight is right there. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Kevin Knight. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. It's not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fouled off. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2.
Kid, one time, right here.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
You can do it, kid. No
Right guy, right spot.
Let's
This is
go.
one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Knight. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And it's 1-2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. And time will be called here. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll go ahead and tack another to their lead as it's now a 6-4 ball game. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air to left. Knight is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Aaron Bummer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Kevin Knight will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Ready on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Another 2-2 offering. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Left field and deep. Looking up is Jimenez.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A solo shot here to left, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game.